My girlfriend wanted to jump into the swimming pool, but she didn't know how many centimeters the water was, and when she was about to run, Buddy was screaming like crazy. I found out and stopped her. It was too late, and my girlfriend had no tent. Her head hit the platform and she fell into the swimming pool. I didn't have time to think. I hurriedly went to my girlfriend and put my girlfriend in the pool. I saw that my girlfriend was bleeding. I hurriedly went into the water and picked up the bathrobe under the water to help. My girlfriend stopped the bleeding. I shouted loudly to save my life. Buddy on the other side was very sensible and shouted loudly to help me, but everything was in vain because the swimming pool had been abandoned for many years. A few hours ago, I came here to swim. Unexpectedly, a mysterious person secretly opened the pool. The pool quickly swam down the water, and when I was startled by Buddy's scream, the pool was half gone. I was in a hurry to swim to the shore, but I found that the pool didn't have a ladder. I wanted to try to climb up, but the brick was too smooth. I didn't have a place to grab it, so I moved to the gas station. I wanted to climb up the gas station, but it was still not high enough. At this time, I saw the phone on the shore through the reflection mirror. I instantly had an idea. I pulled out the belt of the bathrobe and tied it to the glasses. I tried to hook up the phone, but I tried countless times. It was all a failure. There was no way. I could only call for help, but the pool had been abandoned for many years. No one would come to save me. At this time, my girlfriend suddenly called. The phone vibrated and was brought to the pool. I instantly saw hope. I reached out my hand and stared at the phone. Buddy next to me also kept fighting for me, but I didn't have a tent. I fell into the pool. Buddy tried his best to climb up, but the pool was too slippery. He couldn't climb up at all. One side was a mobile phone that could save my life, and the other side was my favorite pet. My heart was struggling. In the end, I decided to save Buddy first. I used the gas to hold Buddy's legs. I successfully held Buddy up, but when I turned around, the phone had fallen down. I was very regretful. I kept blaming myself in my heart. Otherwise, there was a vibration behind me. I looked back. The phone fell into the pool. It turned out that the phone was still connected to the charging line. I tried my best to swim over it, but the water level dropped a lot again. I couldn't catch the phone at all. I saw that the phone fell immediately. I decided to fight. I jumped up. It's a pity that I didn't catch it. The phone fell into the water. I rushed into the bottom of the water and picked up the phone. It's a bad thing. The phone couldn't be turned on. I hoped to be crushed again. My heart was cold for a moment. In order not to let the water level continue to drop, I went to the bottom of the water. I used a drain to block it, but when I wanted to get on the boat, the chain was stuck by the drain. At this time, I had bought pizza and sent it to the delivery man. I kept calling to find him. At the same time, I also saw the delivery man, but no matter how I shouted, the voice could not be heard in the dark. I saw that the delivery man was about to leave. I tried my best. I finally pulled the chain off. I heard my voice, but it was covered by the noisy motorcycle. I lost the chance to save myself again. It seemed that my life of luck had been used up. At this time, I was exhausted. I could only climb up the gas station and wait for rescue. I don't know how long it took. My girlfriend saw that I had not returned to the shop, so she decided to come to the pool. She saw me sleeping in the pool. She wanted to give me a surprise, but there was a tragic scene. The surprise instantly became a shock. I hurriedly pulled her to the gas station. Looking at my wounded girlfriend, I was as anxious as a grave, but I had nothing to do. I could only silently pray that someone could find us as soon as possible. I didn't know that at night. The atmosphere in the pool was getting more and more terrible. Buddy suddenly ran towards the pool. I was alert and forgot to go. I only saw a crocodile wandering around the pool. I didn't wait to react. As a result, my girlfriend and I were trapped in the same pool with this fierce crocodile. A shocking battle of life and death opened the way for me to protect my girlfriend. The crocodile was staring at the water with his eyes closed, and I could not relax at all. I spent a long night in fear. The next day, the water in the pool was completely dried up, and my girlfriend's wounds began to spread. The situation became more and more critical. When I checked my girlfriend's pocket, I was shocked to find a positive pregnancy test. This made me more determined to take my girlfriend with me. I tried to find a way to help my girlfriend, but I noticed that the crocodile's mouth was still covered with a bunch of tape. I endured the fear in my heart and carefully approached the crocodile. After simply wrapping the wound with tape for my girlfriend, I looked down at the pool again. I wanted to escape the pool from here, but when I tried to open the cover, I found that the cover was tied with a screw. I tried to remove it with my full strength. Obviously, this was impossible. Just as I was about to end the battle, I noticed my girlfriend's necklace. I moved the necklace and took it as a tool. As a result, I used the power of the 9 bulls and 2 tigers to finally open the cover. I told my girlfriend to explore first, but when I turned my head, I was frightened to find that the crocodile had climbed into the pipe first. My girlfriend's injuries were getting worse and worse. If we didn't run away as soon as possible, we would only die waiting. Unable to do anything, we had to climb into the pipe with our heads held high. Fortunately, we found an exit at the other end of the pipe, but it was broken again in an instant, because the exit was locked and we could not get out at all. Who knew that the crocodile had returned to the swimming pool? I found my girlfriend and climbed to her. My girlfriend managed to get out in time and grabbed the crocodile's tail, trying her best to throw it aside. The night was coming to an end again. The two of us were in a hurry, and Buddy was in the dark, eating the pizza that I had sent for delivery. I was angry and helpless, shouting at Buddy, "I can't get up. I have to sleep in the house. If there is a king, I will sleep in the bed." Maybe Buddy understood my words, Since he dropped the remaining pizza into the water, my girlfriend and I were confused. After a meal, we finally survived this difficult night. On the third day, I was unable to inject the drug in time due to diabetes, and I began to faint. The crocodile was actually in the swimming pool. I was able to produce a few crocodile eggs. I am very clear now. As time passes, the crocodile becomes fiercer because of hunger. Attacking us is only a matter of time. I used a bandage to write 2 words on the ground to save my life. I hope someone can see. The 4th day came again in a blink of an eye. I didn't expect the temperature to reach 40 degrees. My blood sugar continued to rise. I eventually fainted on the ground. The crocodile hit the target in front of me. She quickly climbed towards the lost prey. When the crocodile was about to eat me, I was about to faint. My purpose was to lure the crocodile to the hook. I had already prepared for it. I set up a trap. Then we started to collect firewood. We cooked 2 crocodile eggs in the rain to replenish our strength. This thing is definitely a great help. Have you eaten? At night, I used my own body as a ladder. I wanted to escape from the pool for my girlfriend. It was the 5th day. We put the hope of the fugitives on the water pipe. We released the crocodile eggs to attract the crocodile's attention. I quietly climbed down the water pipe. When the crocodile found that his child was eaten, he immediately jumped like a thunder. He opened his mouth and cried to me. Fortunately, I reacted quickly. I was lucky to escape, but my blood sugar continued to rise. My body was getting weaker and weaker. I saw that there was an island on the shore. I was going to hook it up with a wire. I was about to get it, but because I was nervous, the island was broken on the spot. I was completely desperate. If I was eaten by the crocodile, I would die. If I didn't fight the island, I would die. Were we really going to die here? Just when I was about to give up, I found a box in the corner. It turned out to be the island that had not been injected. It turned out that my brother was picking up clothes. I accidentally dropped the medicine into the sewage pipe. This is really unfortunate. The 6th day came soon. A drone was hovering above the pool. I seemed to see the hope of life. I took the risk of opening the cover. I didn't expect it to be just a toy plane. I just hoped to break through again. Unexpectedly, a gust of wind blew. The toy fell into the pool. I couldn't take the pain. Uncertainly, I slipped my hands. I grabbed the wire and climbed up. The blood was constantly dripping in the water. When I kept my hands on the shore, the wire suddenly slipped. I fell into the pool again and fainted. I opened my eyes in a moment of pain and found the crocodile biting my injured leg. I used all my strength. I used the iron bucket to hit the crocodile's head. Finally, the crocodile was knocked back. After the crocodile was knocked back, the sky was full of rain. One person and one beast were facing each other like this. I didn't dare to move forward easily. I finally found a chance to escape the tunnel. I climbed to the other side of the pipe. I wanted to test my luck. As expected, the sky was full of new people. I found another exit. When I climbed out to look around, I didn't expect to be completely desperate again. This was actually another swimming pool. Like the previous one, there was no way out. I screamed in despair at the sky. The sound was full of helplessness and fear. Don't forget to subscribe.